good morning and welcome to episode 4 of Timberborn. Oh, dang, I almost said Overflow Outpost again. No, this is episode 4 of Beaverly Hills. So, things look a little bit different from the end of last episode. Population is in a far better number than it was. So, yeah, we're actually in a really good position, given that we only have 15 adult beavers. And so what I want to do in this episode, we're paused because I'm about a third of the way through this drought. It was another 25-day drought. So I want to use the 17 days, just under 17 days that we have, to basically redo how we collect water. I no longer want it to be down here. I mean, we can have a couple down here, but truthfully, I would rather have everything up here, just because we don't actually have a way to prevent overflow. So this did overflow during the last temperate cycle, as it did in the last episode, when we didn't have this portion of the wall built. Oh wait, didn't want to pause, or didn't want to unpause. So yeah, anyways, I want to get all of the pumps moved up here. I did move this one just because I wanted to see, or just because I wanted to pause all of this. Did also want to, put in a few, where are they? The fluid dumps. Just didn't want to do it off camera, right? So what I want to do, well, first of all, I want to get rid of both of these, what were they? Scavenger flags? Gatherer flags. Anyways, wanted to get rid of both of those, and get rid of all of this as well. So we're also going to get rid of this path because we're not going to have anybody, or well, we'll have beavers down here, but not for this. Let's see. So I want to get rid of all of this. Also get rid of everything here. There we go. Okay. Right, so we're going to spend... Oh, I shouldn't have gotten rid of this path just yet. Well, actually, wait a second. Hold on. I do want to get rid of this. And I want to have this path come out here and around. Okay. All right, so what we're doing with this, I want to have the levees come out this way, and then... Here we'll have, I still don't know whether I want the throttling valve, or the fill valve. I think it's going to be the fill. But I'm really not sure. So it doesn't give me an automate button, but shouldn't give me the button. So let's see, contamination sensor. I want it there, or well, I want it here. Yeah. So does it give me? Yes. Okay. So this one, measurement. I think I want this to be greater than 1% off. I want target height unlimited, and then on, I want target height 0. Okay, and then this is main water seep. Okay. Okay. And then another thing I want to do, I want to have a bad water pump in here. Of course, so that we can pump out all of the bad water. So gonna get this guy unlocked. Just gotta get flipped around. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so all of this is going to get built. I do need to prioritize all of the rubble that's here on the ground. because of course it now disintegrates. And I think one of these needed... no. Oh, this one needs metal parts. Okay. Which is fine because we have a million metal parts. We've got 154. So that's fine. And then we're also going to need a way for this guy to get up here. So I don't want that there. I do also want to unlock the not impermeable floors irrigation barriers. Because I want to have this all the way around here. So we'll do this all the way around. Awesome. This takes up a lot more space than I was thinking it would, but you know, that's fine. Right. So we're also going to need a platform here, and then our staircase will go there. So get that connected, of course. And then we should be able to plant all the rest of this. Though I guess I don't think I need this path here, right? This path. We are going to need... The path is going to need to be there. You know what? I'm just going to get the game rolling because the path is going to need to be there so that we can collect all of the goods, which I need to make sure we actually have... Yes, we do have builders. Okay, so I'm going to unpause that guy, even though I know we don't have the beavers to work. Okay. So, this is another thing that I wanted to do, right? So, I'm going to pause here just because, well, this canola is going to die anyways. I wanted to do fluid dumps, as I said, but I don't think we don't have enough beavers to do that. Right. So that's that is what it is. Unfortunately, that's just gonna have to be what it is. Okay, so we are full of cassava and eggplant storage. Good to know. Okay, so nothing else. Hold on. Cassava dies in 2.7 days. Those are mangrove fruits. We could get somebody in here. I just want to collect all of the cassava that we can. Only if I can find where we have a cassava storage. What the heck? Do we only have the one? We do only have the one. No way. Okay. All right. Well, this is going to go here, and then we're going to work on getting in some more cassava storage. So this is going to have to be flipped that way so that the runs don't block this direction. Although I guess we might not even need that here. We're absolutely going to need... well, it might just be easier to have that there then. Yeah, this is probably just going to be easier. Okay, so changing the runs that way. Okay, all right. 3 times speed again. We're just going to have to deal with losing the canola. That is what it is. There's no way around that. But let's see here. We could probably pause these guys, and that doesn't give us any more builders. So let's see. We can just pause these fluid dumps. We've got... I'm more worried about the mangrove fruits, or the mangrove trees rather. But those are 6 days, so that's fine. Let's pause the food factory. Let's see here. Deep water pump, that's the only one that we have, so that one has to stay running. Industrial lumber mill, we'll pause you. Pause the gear workshop. Pause all of the inventors. We don't really need science at the moment. Oil press. you're just going to be pressing for a while because, yeah, that storage is huge. And then Tapper Shack, we're nowhere near putting in the, lumber mill? Wood workshop. Right. So then let's do this guy because I want him to just collect everything. And I think the only thing that he can collect is cassava. So I do actually want to do this one also though. Planks are going to need another storage, so I'm just going to put these two in. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Okay. These are going to be temporary anyways, so it's fine. Right. Okay. Okay, so these do need to be put in very quickly. These this wasn't a useful use of time. A useful use of time? Okay. Right. So going to also want to work on getting water down here and keeping the water in here. Which brings me what I want to do here. In addition to getting all of these wheels in, which I have too many aspirations for the 14 days that we have. That one's also not done yet. Okay. Oh, and by the way, we got all of these and all of these trees. Right. So what I'd like to do here, hopefully we have enough science for this. We should. Yes, perfect. Okay, so I want this here and then centrifuge there. Okay. Right. So then since we've got the vertical shafts, I want these here. Not like that. And then the regular shaft to come down this way. It'll come down that way. And then that needs to be a vertical. So now we've got power going all the way over. So let's see. There we go. And there's that one. Awesome. So we've kept all of these paths connected and still brought power over. So that just means we need to finish everything. So I'm going to unpause this guy. I'm actually, well, no, I'm going to unpause all three of these. I did pause the lumber mill already. All of that is dead. Okay. Okay. All right. All of those are collected. I do need to unpause these because I want these built so that we can... I'm not even worried about farming. I'm just worried about the trees. Right. And then all of... Oh, wow. They've collected all of this already? What the heck? Okay. Gotcha. I do want to build another one of these. And I want to get these built. Now, I know for the irrigation barrier that takes the treated planks, which we are not yet producing. So, I'm just going to very heavily deprioritize all of these. Though I guess it's what, metal blocks? Oh no, logs. Yeah, I don't really want to have them putting logs in here. Are these high prioritized? Yes, that's why they're doing that. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is fine. We just now need to have a way. Okay, so they're building this. Awesome. And I didn't end up needing 2 of those. Okay, that's fine. Just want to collect those logs again. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this is what I need built. At least all of that, and I want the sensor put in. This would be nice to have, same with all of this, but not the biggest priority, truthfully. Okay. Awesome. I would also, since we don't have, yeah, 99. Oh, and it's going down? Why is it going down? Oh, for all of this. Right. Duh. I did just put that in. I would like to have this scrap metal smelter going. Just because I want to get rid of this industrial pile. I'd like to only have one if possible. Since this is irrigated space, I'd like to have as much of that as possible, if possible. So, mangroves. We are making such a fuss about those. So, what I think we can do, since the foresters don't reach over here anyways, what I think we can do is fit a few of, wait a minute, hold on. I need to get cassava and soybeans going because we are starting to consume the berries, which is not an option. Although I guess it is since the berries are, they're irrigated now. Still, no. Okay, so what is our absolute highest priority right now, though? Getting all of the water pumps put back in. That is an absolute priority. These are not a priority per se, but would like to get those put in. Same with these two. So I don't know if I have to pause this one to have them build this one or if they'll be able to do it from here. I'm not sure. We will figure that out. Right. But anyways, I want to come down here for one and get this relic. So we'll do this. Okay. What building's unstaffed? Oh, just that. That's fine. Okay, so only a few trees are now without water. That's actually perfect. Except that's sort of a problem. Because we are now running out of water very quickly. So what I think we'll do, yeah, awesome. Now that that's all done, we're going to pause all of those. Okay. Can't get what? Gears. And you can't get gears either. Okay, fine. We'll do gears. Okay, fermented cassava's going up. Same with soybeans. Okay. Okay, we got the relic also. Fantastic. Okay. Wait just 1 second. I do need to unpause the inventors. So that we have jobs for the 4 kits that will be growing up hopefully shortly. Okay, so water pumps. These require 1 space for the straw and then 2 spaces for the building, 1 space for a walkway. So let's do 5 by 10, sure. I don't remember how many we had down below. That was probably something I should have looked at, but that's fine. Hello. Oh, what in the world? Keyboard, thank you. It's my first day on Earth, apparently. Okay. Let's get all of those connected. I want all of these absolute highest priority. This one doesn't actually need to be there at all. And then I want to come in with those settings. Awesome. New well-being high score of 6. Awesome. Why? Probably because we just have so many food options. Because there's nothing else that we've done. Which is something I want to start doing. I want to have options for them earlier in the game because, you know, the past 2 playthroughs that I've done we've waited until the very last episode, and I don't think that's fair for the beavers. Wow, this water evaporated so quickly. Okay, well, oh no, I am gonna have to splash these again, though. Oh, it's so unfortunate. Okay, so this is currently on. Wait, I don't want this on, though. Or do I? Do I want this like that? I think that might be how I want it. So the measurement is 0. The threshold is 5. I think this is how we want it. I think. Don't quote me. I think. Okay, well, anyways, we are going to need a few more planks because we are already on the downward. Huh. Okay. Right, and we now no longer have any science, which is an issue because we are going to need science for I need to start with dynamite, which I guess we kind of already did somewhat. Oh, these took all of our planks. Right. Oh, that's another thing that needed to be. Yeah, we've halved our metal supply. Yeah, I do want gears going there, but we're gonna need to have this on. Ooh. Okay. This could be a little bit of an issue. Huh. I'm not going to be able to put a staircase on this, am I? No. Nor a ladder? No. Okay. Yeah, just thinking because we now have no way to collect all of these glorious mangrove fruits that we have been trying for. Okay, well, we do, however, now have 4 operating pumps. So let's get those 4 unpaused. We'll pause this guy and this guy. That should give us 2. Okay. I mean, I guess if we can just splash the majority, I think that'll be fine. You also don't need to be running. We can automate this. I'll have to see if these settings are correct first. Because of course I want this to be open when there's no bad water. But then I would want this to run when there is bad water. Okay. That's, we'll have to figure that guy out. But anyways, yeah, so that's somewhat of an issue now. Okay, I'm not even going to worry about crops because we have enough ingredients that I don't need to worry about any of that. So, I do really want to figure this out though. So this is on, so I want on to be unlimited and off to be 0, I think. Okay. And I really need this water to spread. So if y'all... Oh, hey, we have all 4 now. Okay, awesome. So then... What? Wait, what? Drought resistance is 6 days, but it says dies in 11? Maybe because the ground is irrigated. I've never seen that before. That's interesting. I hope that's correct and not a glitch, because that's cool. Okay. Right. Well, huh. Okay. Well, then I'm not going to waste the water here because all of this is just going to evaporate, right? I'd rather have, well, I need the builders, yes, but I think I'd rather do some of the other things here. So this, that's still in range. And we need to walk down there to build that, right? Yeah. Okay, but this is going to be buildable from this level. So that just means I can't build either of those two. How are we over here? This one, I'm going to... Yeah, we're going to high prioritize that. Yeah. Can't get all required materials. Yeah, I know. Okay. It's not what I want to do, but I should come over here and delete these so that we can get all of the planks back. Because we are absolutely going to need all of that water collection, ability. For the drought that's in, or the temperate cycle that's in 1 day. Right, so, let's see here. Let's come over here. And we'll just watch these guys for a second. Hopefully they come over. I bet you they're not going to do all this because I have all of that set to highest priority. Okay, so we're just going to do that. Yeah, because this is the highest priority right now. And I can unpause these, even though I don't really want to. Yeah. We can pause cassava. Although I guess those 3 unstaffed buildings should just be the inventors. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's a problem, because we are now producing water. Which means I'd also like to be farming. Okay, so both of those are equivalent of 1 builder's hut. So I think what we can do is just unpause those and let them put in just a layer or a round of crops, so that they're at least there when we're ready to harvest. Yeah, that's all we're gonna be able to do. Oh man, this is so much less than ideal. Right, okay, well, I do want to get rid of that, and I want to come over here and pause both of these because I don't want them building that, because this is going to be nothing but bad water here shortly. Right, okay. Okay. So this is on, which should be... Are these dots their current level? Huh. Oh yeah, because they're moving. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Okay. Well, all right then. Looks like everything... Oh, just waiting on these last couple eggplants. Last one. There it is. Okay, so now everybody's just sitting there. Right, so go do anything else, please. Yeah, and then we're gonna need a bad... Apologies for the cut. Just found out that my hard drive was full, so OBS stopped recording. But luckily, only a day or two went by before I hit the pause button. So I'm just gonna get rolling again. I was talking about putting in a bad water storage, and I wanted to do that over here-ish, since this is where we'll really have all of the bad water, consumed, with the extract and the dynamite. So I'm gonna get rid of that storage here. Collect all of those. I guess we can put everything back in. Just deprioritized. And then this guy back in, deprioritized. Also going to need a liquid storage for extract and one for dynamite. There it is. This is for extract and this is for bad water. Okay. Okay, that's what happens. And that's what happens. Right. So, also going to need to, well, preferably what we do instead of putting in dams, instead I'd like to, blow some of this out. What's the depth on these deep water pumps? It is 6. Okay, so we could increase the height of this wall, but I don't really think we have the time to do that. And we've got a bad tide, so yeah, we need to be collecting water a lot quicker than we are, folks. Because this is a problem. And I'm really hoping this is all set up correctly, because that would be horrible if it weren't. Hopefully these are all just gears. Yeah, okay. Whew. I was really hoping they weren't putting planks over there. Okay, but anyways, you are just waiting on nothing. You are waiting on 7 planks. Okay, and all of these have workers. So we're waiting on 2 planks. Maybe just 1, 0. Okay, so this is all going to be done tomorrow, or today now, I guess. Right. Yeah. Okay, so then we just need the 12 logs for this, and then we'll have, hopefully, about a day and a half, from this pump. Yeah, I kind of want to keep this on. Maybe we'll just kind of sort of let it fill just a little bit more. Ooh, I can automate this. Okay, so I might have to automate this based on this one. Or on the, because I can do, where is it? The depth sensor. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely going to get automated by that. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so that means, let's see. I'm probably also going to need a path along here, because this is currently a long walk, to bring storages, and we don't have haulers. Right. Okay, so maybe what we do for now is let's just pause all of these guys, right? And hopefully they will help travel water for now. Well, I mean, at least this is producing 950 water, which is fantastic. I wonder if we could put the, you know what I totally forgot to do is start collecting all of those things. That's funny. right. So bad tide started. I'm going to unpause this guy now because it's not going to do anything during the bad tide. This one is now off. Target height is 0. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think that's what we want it to be. And then, let's see. Let's unpause that guy. We'll unpause this one. And I think I'm going to pause a breeding pod at the perfect time. That's amazing. Okay, and then all of these are done, so I want to get that going. We're building that. Okay. Oh, this is just going to take a while. Oh, they did that vertical shaft. Okay, awesome. Didn't know they were doing that, but that's fine, I guess. Let's see here. I do want to get this going, but this is all, of course, bad water, which is no bueno. Okay. I guess we can start. Well, we don't have a bad water storage, right? No, and we're not going to have bad water storage for 22 planks. Let's see here. I'm gonna put in a double platform and a depth sensor. You take gears and scrap metal, that's fine. I want this to be... Oh, interesting. It goes up to 2.5. Okay. So let's do 1.9. I think less than? So I wish it would show, well, on for, no, I think I want less than. I'm not sure. So let's see, this is first reservoir. I think that's how you spell reservoir. And then this guy, automate first reservoir. So, okay, so let's see here. So paused, right? We can see it's paused. So no, I want... greater than or equal to? No. So I want this to stop less than or equal to... When is it going to turn on? What the heck? What? This is constantly paused. That's not what I want. Oh, here I am wondering why these aren't getting built. I paused the builders. Right, okay, well, I mean, I guess I really don't care, if these pump all of the water out, because it's not going to affect anything. Right, and I think I'm just gonna undo all of this. There we go. Okay, so this amount of water probably will end up lasting, the entire 9.8 days. I mean, that's almost half a block, right? Well, we don't have to guess. Oh, that's a contamination sensor. It's not going to show the depth, but this is going to show the depth. See, it's at 0.55, give or take. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're also only at about 500 water. Okay, so yeah, I definitely need to have a quicker way of getting over here. So, we're gonna get something like this over here. Which is just unfortunate because I would rather have the tube ways. But I mean, whoa! How do we not have any food? Unable to get soybeans. Okay, so you can be paused. Let's do the eggplants. Oh, I have to unpause it. Duh. Wow. Wow. I caught that like at the perfect moment. Yeah, that's wild. Okay. Wow. Ugh. Okay, I need to start builders. I was hoping that they would travel those, but that's not working the way I intended it to. Okay, so come build this because I need to figure this out. Which I don't understand why I'm not. Depth sensor. So does it need to be like down here? Okay, so this is off, right? But then if I bring it up, it doesn't turn it on. It doesn't turn this on. But if I detach it... Oh wait, it's on now. Oh, that's so weird. Why wasn't it working while it was paused? Ugh. Okay, 1.9. Okay, so it's currently at 1.17. If I bring this down there, then it pauses. Okay, so when it's above the threshold is when it pauses. So it will be on until 1.9. I hope. I hope. Right, okay, so all of that is built. All of this is built. I don't want to unpause the pump because... Oh, no, that's contaminated now. Dang it. Okay, right, well, I guess now is a good time. Wow, we literally just barely have enough science for this. Okay, well, not that I really want to do this, but that's kind of what needs to happen. Unfortunately, we don't have anywhere near the amount of gears needed for this. Oh, you know what would help with that? Getting in another gear workshop. How do I not have any of those? How do I only have one? Okay, so that's gonna go there. I do... Well, really, I want all of this put in. So, we're gonna give them a minute to do that. I'm going to unpause this breeding pod again. I need to unpause another builder's hut because I want this to get going a little bit quicker. Yeah, because I don't think we have enough power being produced over here. Yeah, demand is 490. That's not even including the wood workshop. Oh boy. And this is spreading. No. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, I mean, we knew it was going to happen. Just is what it is. Yeah, just is what it is. And I think I want to get rid of these birch trees. I put those in just because we needed some quick wood, but that's, no longer necessary. Although I guess it kind of is. Um, I think a real issue now, truthfully, is not having enough lumberjacks to cut all of these logs down, because we have logs. They're just sitting there. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to set this to soybeans, and unpause him, because I want these. What? Let's do these 2 soybeans. And the funny thing is, I had lumberjacks over here and I removed them. So. Well, that's that, I guess. Okay, so they're gonna do these soybeans. I should get another eggplant storage in here. There we go. Right, so they're gonna do these, and then they'll do these. I wish there was a way that I could tell them to do those 2. I could just delete the plants, but I don't really want to do that. That seems like a little too much. Okay. So, in efforts to make things a little bit nicer for the beavers, let's come over here. Let's do something like this. I can do the... Let's do scratchers. Oh, I don't even have enough science for scratchers. I was hoping to put a few quality of life, well-being things here. But that's not going to work because I can't unlock those things. Well, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's fine. That's fine. Okay, so I do want to continue building this. So let's see if I can click the right buttons here. So these are not necessary. Neither are those. And then we can get these connected. Okay. This is going to be so much fun ripping out and putting back in every single time we add a layer to the reservoir. Or I guess I could, if I unlocked the tunnels, I could go down. That might be a little bit more difficult, however. Okay, well that's fine. How is this not yet built? Oh, because we're missing all of the resources? No, who would have thought? Who could have seen that coming? Right? Right. Okay. And why have you folks not collected all of the soybeans? Oh, because the store... Wait. No, it's not. Okay, y'all need to bring things over to the storage. Oh, that's aggravating. Okay. Well, can... dude, really? I was trying to not delete those. Okay, well... You know what? We also need storage for eggplant rations and corn rations. So I'm just going to get those set up. How do we have 100 planks but less than 30 gears? Okay, what are you waiting for? Gears. Figures. What are you waiting for? Planks and logs. But they're not waiting for anything at the moment because I have the builders paused. Right. Okay. Can I unpause this? Still set to soybeans. Okay. Each of these is 2. I don't think that's enough for... Nope. Going to be stood corrected. I thought it was that the unemployed beavers acted like haulers, but it looks like they're really just not doing a damn thing. Okay. All right. Well, we'll just have them build for now. Because I do need this up, and then I need that going too. So let's do. We just lost all irrigation down there. Okay, so we're gonna do the pump now, just to unpause it, right? I'm really about to just delete those. Oh, I don't even need to delete them anymore. Stellar. Okay. Okay, let's do that. And make sure everything here is marked for cutting, which it is. Awesome. Okay. Okay, checking on this here. This is coming down. Yeah, I think this is absolutely working the way I have intended it to work. Maybe let's bring this down to 1. Just so that this water stays as clean as possible. We don't have any berries. I need to automate that based on stock. Which is another sensor that I need to unlock that I don't have science for. It sends a signal based on stock level or storage fill rate. Yeah, so this is the one that I need. Okay, where are we here? Measurement is 5% for... Okay. Okay. This, I mean, this is clean enough. But it's not at my threshold. Okay, so let's set it to 2. Okay. There it is. Okay, so then we can pause the pump now. Okay, and this is working as intended. Awesome. Fantastic. Yeah, so this is 1.91. This is all going to get sucked out. Yeah, it's on, off. On, off. Okay, awesome. So yeah, that's actually working perfectly, which I'm surprised I did on the first try. Okay, so I think we're at the point now where we can actually safely increase the population. Instead of just having a whole bunch of these turned on at once, and then we end up, screwed. So, let's see. I wanted to replace these with oaks. Okay, so I think we're going to set you to be the one for mangroves, and then set to replant dead trees not marked for cutting. I think this one can go. I think we're at the point now where we're safe deleting this forester. I don't think we are going to need it anymore. But of course I'll be stood corrected, so. Okay. Okay. So this is getting built, but we no longer have planks because I paused that and there's nobody available to work. Okay, well, I I just wanted this to be soybeans, but they ended up taking everything else. Okay, so I'm going to unpause that, and have them just replant everything. And then that's gonna bring us down to 7 vacancies. Yeah. Yeah, 7 vacancies. I need to just let's just do one breeding pod. Yeah, just one. And then get it going. Okay. I'm irritated that they continuously eat the berries, even though, like, there's so many other foods. Bad tide approaching. Okay. So, at least we know this works now. We know that I've got it set up. Why is he not coming to do the prioritized resource? I'm confused. Oh, because I removed the planting designation. Duh. There he is. Wait, where is he? Yeah, there he is. Okay. Yeah, because I removed the planting designation. Duh. That's my fault. That is my fault. Okay. Well, I mean, that's fine. Yeah, and these are spreading nicely too. Okay, yeah, so do need to get this oh, it is in. Okay. Yeah, we just need more beavers. Oh, dang it, I forgot to pause this again. Okay, there we go. Right, now everything is... Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let me see here. Do. Okay. So, looking at the file length of the recording before the cut was just about a half an hour, and this recording says just about a half an hour. So, that of course equals 1 hour. I'm going to end the episode here and try and see if I can just let it run maybe for the rest of this bad tide. And see if we can't just get the population maybe to like 40. Because we've still got quite a few paused jobs that I'd like to get unpaused, right? So yeah, 40 I think would be a good number to be at. I could also pause a few of these since we now have, basically, well, this is automated, but it seems to be having trouble with flooding. Okay, interesting. Odd? Why? Automated, though. Okay, well, maybe this needs to be closer to it. Okay, so this is off. Why? Measurement is 4, threshold is 2. Oh, wait. No, that's right. I don't need to mess with that. Okay. Okay. Oh, who's stranded? Why? Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I mean, he's not going to be stranded for a while. That's just unfortunate. Okay, so yeah, okay, what I'm going to do right now is just pause these guys because we need builders and we need, lumber millers. Because with the lumber mills, we'll be able to get him out. Okay. Oh, and I shouldn't have deleted that other forester, because that would have reached everything here, and then, I knew I was going to be proven wrong. Okay, alright, well, you know, it's fine. It is what it is. Okay, alright, well, I said I was going to end the episode a couple minutes ago, and here we are still talking. So, yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. So yeah, like I said, I'm probably just going to let a portion of this, bad tide go through since it's 35 days. Yeah. Okay. So 35 days for that. Was actually a few more. We're a few in, but anyways, yeah, gonna let it just play out and see if we can't increase the population just a little bit more. And then we'll come back because I want to get everything else built here, and I want to start getting this mountain cleared out. And then, of course, a way for us to get water out of this and then water into here as well. So, awesome. With that, I will see you guys in the next episode.